Welcome to the Woods, everybody. My name is the Derp Wolf, and today we are playing a first episode of our assassin, Griffith. Now, if you don't know who Griffith is, he's actually from a mod called Interesting NPCs. Basically, he was a former assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, but left to join because he wanted to protect his daughter. She's not really his daughter, but he's in charge of her now. So that's what we're doing today. And I finally got everything fixed. So then once I get everything, I've got everything sorted out, we will start the Let's Play again with Hero the Warden. But right now we are doing Griffith. And we are an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood that I use for the alternate start mod. So here we go. So what happens now?
Sorry about that.
That would be the Dirt Dog's phone.
I don't care, I'm not turning it off. I don't feel like it.
And I'll introduce myself later.
I'm gonna introduce yourself right now.
How about you, Doc?
Well, I am.
You don't even know what my name is.
Cousin, this is the real. He's dead boys. He's just.
I have no
And I'm not
idea.
spoiling anything. I'm not spoiling anything for the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah.
By this point, I'm pretty sure everyone that plays Skyrim has this patient.
Yeah, but still,
Well, that's just my
some people don't know what the Dark Brotherhood is about, and I'm not gonna say anything. We're just
And I
gonna.
have not actually played Skyrim, I couldn't tell you. But then again,
You watched us play it enough time.
Yeah.
I barely understand. I mean, you're not actually...
Oh, wait, no, you. Go watch that.
All right.
Definitely not the dead boys.
Or maybe I have.
The cool thing about the Dark Brotherhood is with the alternate start, you should immediately start with an ebony dagger.
Also, today is a new voice appointment.
So for now, we'll just use this, but eventually we'll get a set of ourselves our guildmaster boots, gloves, a shrouded hood, which is right here, a shrouded hood, and Daedric gauntlets. And yes, I will be using a heavy set of gauntlets because that's what Griffith uses. But for now, we'll just use this. So let's go get our first set of contracts, shall we? That would be Barbette. She's a vampire, so that's why I said it like that. Alright, here's the deal.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling dysfunction.
Here more, I assure you. And we will definitely do served cold because that involves killing the Moraton, which is a very, very more enemy of the Dark Brotherhood. And it makes sense that we will do served cold as a Dark Brotherhood assassin. So we will definitely be killing the Moraton in this, which is part of the Dragon War DLC.
And more, dribbling in from time to time.
We have it on the Xbox One. Sound simple enough?
It is. These aren't glamorous assassinations of the honest. Don't pay much either, but they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed.
Fair enough. Alright, let's get our first set of contracts.
Let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the Beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named...
And until we get our Daedric gauntlets, we will use the shrouded gloves for now until we get our smithing to 90, because that's when you get so what we're going to do is actually, we're going to contracts. So And we do have Frostfall on.
Oh, I have to wait.
Yeah, Frostfall has to start between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. Nowhere in between, apparently. So, that's what the Dark Brotherhood armor is supposed to look like with the scarf and all that, but I don't know the mod for that. So, this is what the Dark Brotherhood armor actually looks like. Say, yeah, this is what Griffith's hood. For now, it looks ridiculous on the shrouded armor and stuff, so we're going to use this. Oh, there we go. Stop! Crossbow starting up. It's just... Which means we will definitely be using cloaks. You're prepared to face a colder, harsher climate. We need to read this. Set up frost. Spend a couple seconds, can't spend about 4 or 5 seconds on the page. Because you actually have to read it real quick. Which I'm not actually going to because there's a lot of stuff that we all know what Frostfall is, but you need to read this book to complete the quest. So I'm just going to get Frostfall set up and all the way. Frozen waters, yeah. Bodies of water, frigid water, blah, 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 blah. First, your body will implement grass deeply in the air. Drowning at the point is the most likely to overcome. Blah, 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 blah. Gear for the journey, yeah, warm stuff, woodcutter's axe, one of the most essential things. Firewood.
It's all boring nonsense.
Yep.
Let's just get to the good stuff, shall we?
Yeah, but you have to read the entire book. Food and brew. This explains all the food.
Let's just jump cut it to when you're done with the book, because this will probably take way too long for everyone to read.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, you just have to spend a couple minutes. Yeah, it explains Eastmark's one of the cooler ones, and then Fall Creek is one of the warmer ones. And it depends on where you are. Like, if you're in Windhelm, you have to wear cloaks and stay warm. Like Eastmarch. But if you're like in the Whiterun or where I am right now, you're fine. Magic, inclusion, stay warm, stay warm. Yeah, blah. Alright. Fall rolls in silently. Completed Frostfall. You feel comfortable. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to head to Windhelm first. We're gonna head to Windhelm first to kill the first contract, and then we're gonna head to Dawnstar. And Iverstead is the last because you can't actually use a carriage because it doesn't have a carriage because Iverstead is not one of the main towns. Now there is a mod for that, just like this mod right here. It's just dragon. If you install this mod, it's gonna be right next to the tower over here. So if you install, yeah, it does that when you have Frostfall on. It's just showing you that it just does that to show that Frostfall is getting there. Frostfall is enabled. So what we're gonna do is before we set off these contracts, we're actually going a total of 174. What we're gonna see, yeah. See if you're like in an area like this. Like really warm because it's nice and warm over here. But if you're like up there, then you have to wear like protection, like cloaks and stuff to wear to keep you warm. But first things first, we're gonna actually go get a cloak. We're gonna go make ourselves a cloak before we head out to Windhelm because of it's really cold out there. That's after you get the Dark Brotherhood done. You have to kill Gorilla to adopt children in, which is part of the Heartfire DLC. And you have to have a house and you have to have room for them. And right now I don't have either of those, so yeah. But that's part of the DLC with, yes, you can see their cloaks and stuff. Guards will wear them, bandits will wear them, smiths will wear them if it's really cold. The Thieves Guild will wear them if it's really cold. Like if you're going like to the where Dallas was murdered, which is a quest you do, then Mercer will wear a cloak or what do you got? Or a fur hood. I think we need leather. We don't have enough for a lot of leather, so I love how leather is like really expensive and then freaking leather strips are like cheap as hell. See if we can make any clothes. We can make a leather cape for now. It's not going to keep us real warm, but because we needed this and we don't have that stuff right now, so we're going to just create that. It's not a... It'll keep us kind of warm. Yeah, it'll keep us kind of warm, but not as warm as a fluffy cloak will. Just one sec. Yeah, this is part of a cheat mod that I'm just gonna use a little bit. I'm not gonna. This is the only time I'm gonna be using these chests over here because I think it's can't improve anything because I don't have the perk to improve magical items. Actually, all right. We're actually going to, okay, saber cat pelt. Actually, we're gonna, yeah, gold pelt's not gonna work. So, what we're actually gonna do is get one bear pelt. There we go. Because I know I'm cheating a little bit, but I kind of have to. Let's go with the black and fluffy one because that'll keep me nice and warm. Yeah, see that'll. Yeah, see that'll keep me much more warm. As we, yeah, see that'll keep me much warmer when we head to Windhelm and the colder places. Because you get cross the line, you kind of have to. You kind of have to have stuff to keep you warm. So we're going to actually head down to complete our first contract. Then we'll head to Dawnstar. I can only go 15 minutes with this, so... Oh. I've already gone 14 minutes. Is that good or bad? Or should I stop it soon?
Hey,
I'll probably just do the first first track and then stop it there. Windhelm. Windhelm is also where you start the Dark Brotherhood if you haven't had no start. You go to this boy named Ventartino, right? I'll show you where his house is. If you don't have an alternate start, that's actually how you get into the Dark Brotherhood. really kind of cold over here.
What do you need, my friend? Until next time.
I'm thinking it's a mod that I don't know what that mod is for, but it's a follower you can have. But right now, we are going to get our first contract done. And I think we'll stop at the first contract in the next video. I can't go very long with this because my channel really can't handle that right now because I haven't tweaked the settings yet. Yeah, we haven't enhanced blood, so there's going to be a lot more blood. Like, you'll have blood on your weapons, you'll have blood on your cloak. You know, you see you have, like, blood on your cloak. Stuff like that. By this farm over here. So, he's probably the easiest out of the... You call this fine? Yep, okay. Alright, now, let me do my job, okay? Once you enter the Dark Brotherhood, you can kiss the Emperor goodbye. Because he's like the greatest contract you'll ever do. The Emperor, once you enter the Dark Brotherhood, every contract that the Dark Brotherhood has, kiss them completed, because once you join the Dark Brotherhood, they are screwed. Because once the Dark Brotherhood assassin comes in, like, if you like never known the Dark Brotherhood, but you'll deal with these assassins, and like much easier than you are. Oh look. We got a little baby sleeping. I know I'm cold. There's a fire over there. There you go. Now let's get you out of the way so I can like sleep in your tent. Alright. Let's just warm up by the fire real quick. And I think this is, one sec, yeah, I think this is where we'll end the video. See you guys in the next video.